This Off Grid Wilderness Trapline series documents a 3-month trapping season in the North Maine Woods from our off-grid cabin. This documentary is for educational purposes only. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope it's as good as it is there where it is for me. I am on the trap line today. I'm only going to be checking, I think 3, maybe 4 traps. We're all caught up, and I am moving a line today to a new area to me. Everything's a new area to me this year. I found an area that I really like for martin and for fisher. I need some traps to set up there, and I'm running low. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up, I don't know if I want to call them duds or not, because I really feel good about everything I set. I picked up a bunch yesterday with Stevie. I picked up a bunch where I've made catches, and I feel good about those spots. I don't want to make any more catches. And I need to pick up a handful more today, so I have some to set for later today in these 2 awesome new areas that I found. So this check here, this set here, I actually just set it 4 days ago. This will be the first check on it, and we're gonna pull it. It's just not in a great spot from the rest of my traps to have a line. There it is. Did we have activity? Yeah, we've had activity. We've had fire. I don't like seeing that out here, or this up top. Almost looks like we might have had a miss here, guys. Nope, no miss at all. Smasher martin. Wow, awesome. All right, so perfect. Made a catch. Pull this up. I know a lot of you guys that trap are in designated areas where you're only allowed to trap a certain area. In Maine, it's wide open. It's the Wild West here where you set your traps. We just have 1,000 million other regulations with how you set them and fisher exclusion boxes and all that stuff. I'm gonna move this trap now. I'm pumped that I made a catch because I was gonna move it anyway. It's even better that I made a catch on the first check. And I'm hoping to reset this trap in another location and make a catch on the first set there. But there it is right there. This stuff outside the box is telling me that either another martin or a weasel came after and got into the bait a little bit, but I'm super stoked to have a martin suitcase like that. A great ethical kill. He's got a beautiful orange patch on his throat. I'm gonna pop him out of the trap, and we're gonna get out of here. I'm really far in on as you could see, some thick and nasty woods. So yeah, let's pop him out of the trap, get back to the truck, and get on our way. I think I have 1 more set to check. No, I have two more sets to check. As I check them, I'm actually going to be moving them. There he is. Stretch him back out. Rigor mortis, yeah, that's a full-grown large one right there, guys. Beautiful throat patch on him. Love that orange on their throat. Every one of them's different. And just a classic, perfect, good size Maine martin right there. Sweet. Alright, got nothing. You can't catch one in everyone. Hell of a start to the morning with those first 2, but I think I'm only checking the 3 traps today, so I'm gonna pull this one out of here. Didn't really give it a great chance, but it had 1 set, and get it set up in another area so I don't have to come down this road. All right, we've had activity. We have activity. Oh, nice. Beautiful, another martin. Nice. Good catch, that one's in a Belle Isle. Smacked them pretty good. All right, guys, off to a heck of a start today. Beautiful pine marten right there, guys. Another nice one. Man, we are having a great year. New episodes coming out every day. Checking the trap line, setting the trap line. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Let me know what you think. This is a different way the channel's going. You guys are getting a look into the old Trapper Joe coming back, making my comeback. I had a lot of people tell me at the beginning of this year that I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to do it like I used to, and that I won't have successes like I used to. But I'm gonna try to prove them wrong, and we're on pace for it. Man, anytime anybody throws you hate like that or gives you a little bit like that, turn it into fuel and light it on fire, because I am on fire right now. I'm going after it hard. Okay guys, this is my favorite part about trapping right here is a day like today. Today I get to reset another line in a new area. I came in and scouted it a few days ago and figured out all the locations that I want to set by getting in here and putting boots on the ground and eyes on the area and doing some scouting on ridges and stuff. And now I'm coming in, as you can see, with a bunch of boxes and traps in boxes. And I'm gonna gang set or set up this area. I'm probably gonna get like anywhere from 8 to 15 traps in here. And there's another area northwest of here that I also scouted and found that I want to set up today too. So it's a big day to try to get out whatever I have in here. I might have 20 boxes in here, maybe more. I gotta count them and kind of divvy them up between both sections. At all the things with trapping, I think this is my favorite part, is trying to figure the animals and the land and figure it out, like figure out how to catch them, figure out how to get that one animal that's got this whole world to roam to step on 1 inch, or to try to go through 1 inch, and that's it, to catch them and trick them. It's always been like my favorite part of just about anything in the outdoors, is like figuring out where the deer are, or what they're doing, or where they're going, or if you're deer hunting, or in fishing. You know, that's one of the reasons why I think I excelled in fishing at a competitive level. It was my favorite thing to do. You know, like I had other buddies that would do their pre-fishing by making phone calls. There's a bird right there, partridge. I'm not gonna shoot him. I still got 3, I think, in the cooler at home. We'll let them go for next time. Yeah, so my buddies, they might have done their pre-fishing, you know, making a phone call. Hey, where are the fish? You know, what are they biting? What depths are they? This, that, and the other thing. I would never do that. If I ever called a buddy about a lake, it was, hey, where's the boat launch? You know, and just get me to the lake and I'll figure them out. And that was my favorite thing, was to figure them out. You know, with tournament fishing, I would go practice or pre-fish a lake, and sometimes I wouldn't even bring rods. Most of the time I didn't even fish. It was just on my electronic scanning and scouring the lake and looking for areas that would be good, and just trying to figure out, you know, what the fish would be hanging on, and finding that habitat. And then if you find, you know, you put me on the habitat, I'm gonna catch them. So here it's really not much different with trapping. Is, you know, get me on the habitat, put me near the habitat, you know, I'll figure it out. If I find the habitat, I'm gonna figure out how to catch them. So today's like gonna be an awesome day of trying to figure them out and setting them up. And if Donnie was here, you know, or if I had another trapping partner, a younger trapping partner, I would just go set every single day and let him come behind me in 3 days and do the check-in, because I'm out setting another line. Like, that's how much I love it. Don't get me wrong, I love checking and getting the reward from the hard work and you know, getting that positive feedback, but I just love the challenge of today. You know, getting in there. Today's a tough day. I'm gonna be worn out by the end of the day, you know, carrying these things in the woods and lugging them in and getting them set up and pulling some from other places. But I love that, and I love the hard work of it. I'm not giving away the keys to the castle completely. Like if you want to come do this and martin trap and fisher trap, or you're already doing it and you want to learn more, like just watch my channel, watch these episodes, these trapping episodes, and pay attention. You're gonna pick up a lot of information. I leave a lot of breadcrumbs, I leave a lot of cookies out there. I'm giving out a lot of information. Now I'm not gonna give away all of it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys ever. If you wanna become a better trapper, my best advice for you is get out and try it. You gotta kind of figure out how you want to set. I guarantee trappers could come behind me in locations and they could catch fur too, you know, with a different eyes on something and different way of, and techniques. So you got to develop your own techniques. You got to figure it out yourselves, like I did. And when I figured it out, it was there was no help. It was a very secretive, competitive sport, or competitive thing back then. Pay attention. I'll give you guys enough breadcrumbs to put together, and you'll have a loaf of bread to eat at the end of it, and be more successful on your trap line. You're not gonna believe this. I just saw a fisher run across the road. No word of a lie. Big one too. Maybe too big to catch. And is he close to where I was gonna set? Yep, he is very close. Look at this. Look at that dot. I'm the blue one, circle, the blue dot, and the fisher just crossed right here. Ran into the left. We're gonna set him up. Maybe not right now. We'll set him up on the way out. That was freaking awesome. You know what? Let's set him up right now. Well, it's still hot in my memory. All right, guys, I got a really cool one for you. I'm gonna whisper. I don't know why I'm whispering or talking quiet, because I think that fisher's that close to me. It's so weird. But I'm in a spot that I've never seen anything like it in the North Maine Woods. It's freaking awesome. I could live right here. I might sleep here some night. But I'm in this cedar grove on top of a ridge. You know, I thought about where that fisher crossed, and I will set down by that crossing because it was a spot I scouted anyway. If I had a trap on me that day, I'd probably have a fisher today. I started scouting where he crossed, and I was looking for his travel route. I mean, who knows where a fisher's gonna go, right? I looked at the most obvious travel route he's gonna take, and it was up a ridge through like this really cool green growth to get to another ridge and another green growth. And this is it right here. But you get in these woods and there's like great big cedars, and it's clear. There's like some clearings in it. It's really cool. It's like something you'd see down home, or not even see anything like this down home. And there's streams here. The streams going through like the cedar. There's big cedar, there's green growth. There's moss underfoot. I mean, it's got everything you want. So I had one 220 in the truck. It's a box I didn't make. It's a box I bought, but I don't love the box, but it'll hold a 220. So I'm gonna try to snap that fisher. He's a giant. So there's the set. That's got a 220 in it. Brand new 220. It's got a side door with a baffle. And then the reason I really got excited about setting here is I got on the top of this ridge. And check out this. Check out this. Bear with me. I mean, not only is this an awesome travel route for that fisher or any martin or any other fisher coming through, but we got a beaver flowing. The beavers canceled this road. They canceled it. See, there's the truck back there on the road. I'm standing on the road right now, and the beavers have dammed the entire thing up. So they're working on this, that hornbeam or brown ash right there. They don't look like they're big beavers, but they're big enough. I don't see the hut, but I've found anytime you get a beaver flowage, you know, a beaver pond, a beaver dam with a beaver hut and beaver living there, anytime you're around beaver, there's usually predators. It's your fisher and your bobcats. They visit every beaver flowage. And then your martin and your mink will do that too, because muskrat obviously are attracted to the ponds and anywhere beaver is. They can coexist, and muskrat's just a delicacy for not only humans but for those predators too. It's a really good area to set up if you're a trapper and you're going after those predators. And if it's the right flowage where you got enough water coming through, like this kind of looks like a little, like there must be a spring here that they've got dammed up, because we're on the top of a pretty good ridge. But if it's the right flowage, there's some ice on top where they broke through, then you'll also get otter coming through. So we might set up for otter a little later in the season. We're probably going to whack some beaver later in the season, but okay, there's a feed bed. There's the hut right there. Holy crap. That's a hut and a half. Anybody home? No, no one answered. But look at the rocks they got in the dam. Isn't that neat? Look at all these rocks. If they use anything, I've seen them use moose antlers. It's a good idea to look at the dams, see what they're throwing in there. They'll use whatever they could find to stop water. They hate the flow of water. That's a set I'm super excited about. If I don't catch anything there, it's just a pleasure for me to walk into that woods. Every day I check it and look at this beaver flowage. And once you get snow, you know, from the old days of me trapping beaver, once I had snow, I really learned what predators and how many predators visit those beaver flowages. So, little tip for you. And if you don't trap and you don't need any tips, all right, just made another set. That's 4 for the day so far. Got it in some serious woods here. The sun's up and shining today, but you can't see much in the woods here. It's thick, it's dark, it's super good marten woods. I like to do a mix of super tight woods and a little open woods, and then sometimes even openings, you know, and see how they hit and spread my eggs out, you know, so they're not all in one basket. So this is thick woods, really good thick marten woods, and hoping for a catch here with a marten or a fisher.
Tune in every night for a new episode from this wilderness trapline. The season keeps getting better and better. If you turn on your notifications for this channel after subscribing, you'll be the first to know every day when a new episode airs. Thanks for watching.